Hello everyone and welcome to our program. Tonight's special guest is Victor Vertunni. He is a composer, a voice artist, and a balladeer. He is singing some pieces from his album, Songs of Innocence and Experience by William Blake. The verse song Tyger, Tyger tells the story of England in the Industrial Revolution, symbolizing the tiger as both the furnace of progress and industry, yet also the flame of our inner spirit, which lives apart from the machines and the factories. And with no further ado, Victor Vertunni.
Thank you. I like that term balladeer because they are stories. These songs are stories, and ballads tend to encapsulate moments in our shared humanity in the form of a story, but with melody they get intensified. And tonight I'd like to share the stories that William Blake chronicled in the Songs of Innocence and of Experience that were of his time, but also of all time, because they talk about the drama of human existence and, let's say, the objective, the homecoming after this journey, which is also very nice. And that ties in perfectly with the meditative theme and the theme of self-realization, which is another story that is going to be told very much with reference to Her Holiness Sri Mataji, who incidentally was the one who introduced me to William Blake. So it comes full circle. The Tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? On what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer and what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp dare its deadly terrors clasp? On what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? On what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the Lamb make thee? On what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, What immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? Tyger, Tyger, burning bright in the forest of the night. When the voices of children are heard on the green, and laughing is heard on the hill, my heart is at rest within my breast, and everything else is still. Then come home, my children, the sun is gone down, and the dews of night arise. Come, come, leave off play, and let us away, till the morning appears in the skies. No, no, let us play, for it is yet day, and we cannot go to sleep. Besides, in the sky the little birds fly, and the hills are all covered with sheep. Well, well, go and play till the light fades away, and then go home to bed. The little ones leapt and shouted and laughed, and all the hills echo where, and all the hills echo where, and all the hills echo where. That's the nurse's song.
Victor, that was so soothing and deep to hear your melodies adorn Blake's lyrics. Thank you for that. Now, could you please speak to us about the rationale versus the intuitive?
Most of our societies are dominated by the left hemisphere of the brain. Rationality, reason, it's just simpler to process reality. If we can sort of break it down, analyze it, compartmentalize it, we can manage it. But in so doing, we often fragment it, and we suffocate, if you like, the other side, which is intuitive, spiritual, for want of a better word, the feminine aspect of with the nurturing, the loving, caring, compassionate part of us, and the aspiration for wholeness and oneness isn't something abstract, it's something real, and therefore feeling is absolutely the fuel of that and drives that desire to find truth, to find justice, to find wholeness. Something that nourishes that inner part of us. And so in a rationalistic society that Blake lived in, even the church adopted a sort of mental approach, and all religions have eventually become mental and indoctrination and dogma, which is the opposite, the very opposite of the living fountain of knowledge and the origin from which they came, and the voices and the channels for that eternal knowledge. They spoke straight from instinct, not from mental calculated formulations at all. And yet they are all at root connected and interconnected, and indeed alive within us. So anything that doesn't resonate with our inner being is no longer true to that initial voice of truth. And Blake says Jesus spoke from instinct, not from a book, you know. And books just don't do it, you know. The whole point of Blake's work and Kabir's work is to inspire us to go on our inner journey and find the truth, the opening morn, the new dawn within ourselves, the dawn of the human spirit, the rebirth of the human spirit. And of course, the big $1,000,000 question is how? You know, how do we do that? Well, certainly not by being afraid of the tiger or going into the forest and possibly even getting lost. You know, we need to take that journey through the selva oscura of Dante's Divine Comedy to be led to the divine vision, you know. And but Sri Mataji has given humanity the tools to do that, revealing that the inner mechanism actually that has been known about in yoga, but by awakening the Kundalini energy, which is this germ of the tree of life within us, you know, that rises through this inner garden, the one that Kabir talks about, the garden of flowers, till they blossom, and the Sahasrara blossoms, and we can actually enjoy the scent of that garden, our own beauty, our own qualities, our own divine qualities that are awakened. And what does that actually, you know, the two songs I'd like to share now are the first about the Kundalini and the journey, Sri Mataji's, the way she dedicated her life going around the globe and actually not only spreading a message and giving hope and motivating and inspiring us, but actually showing us how it can be awakened and how we can share it. So this is very much a tribute to Sri Mataji, but also tribute to the energy within us, the Kundalini. The song's called Kundalini Sacred Mother. Can you feel the cool wind blow? How it flows and it flows. There's a silence in my heart. It grows and it grows. See the light shine within. A beam of love so pure. You may say it's all a dream, but we can show it's true. Yes, we can show it's true. Kundalini, Sacred Mother, Holy Spirit, pure white dove. Kundalini, Sacred Mother, make us rise on your wings of love. Make us rise on your wings of love. She guides us every day as fortune comes our way. All we have to do is listen to the flow of love within. So arise and join us. Do not wonder anymore. In a maze of illusion, the cells of man-made law, the cells of man-made law. Kundalini, Sacred Mother, Holy Spirit, pure white dove. Kundalini, Mother, make us rise on your wings of love. Make us rise on your wings of love. We are the creations of Mother Earth and Sea. The wind of inspiration is blessing you and me. Our mother is the Kumbha, she carries everywhere the water of the Spirit, that we may grow aware, that we may grow aware. Kundalini, Sacred Mother, Holy Spirit, pure white dove. Kundalini, Sacred Mother, make us rise on your wings of love. Make us rise on your wings of love. Make us rise, make us rise, make us rise before your eyes. Make us rise, make us rise, make us rise. But what does it feel like? And the interesting thing is, when a song's born? Well, songs are born from gratitude very often, but also from that desire. And actually, but this song was written in my room, in my meditation room after meditation, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called actually initially it was called This Room Where I Sit. But then it became such a, if you like, a tender song about that sense of motherly care and attention that one feels. The Kundalini is like a mother, that it became a motherly kiss. Here it is. This room where I sit is suddenly lit by cool rays of light of eternal delight. And inside my head I am free from dread. No thoughts arise, no feelings collide, and my breath is still and my heart is filled with a feeling of bliss from a motherly kiss. And deep in my soul at last I am whole. No doubts remain to darken love's flame. This breeze is all around. It fills me with a sound. It takes my thoughts away. My home's her motherly embrace, her gentle smiling face. She takes my thoughts away, away. glitter of gold on my soul has no hold. Fame and power, illusions I no longer desire. No comfort or pleasure can equal this treasure. A child has come home to his mother's womb, and my breath is still and my heart is filled with a feeling of bliss from a motherly kiss. And deep in my soul, at last I am whole. No doubts remain to darken love's flame. This breeze is all around. It fills me with a sound. It takes my thoughts away. My home's her motherly embrace, her gentle smiling face. She takes my thoughts away.
What a wonderful divine journey we went on together, Victor. Your music, insights, and experiences are truly appreciated. Could you please let us know about some of your new work?
Yeah, it's called Children of the Future Age, and it's a title. It's the first line of one of the poems where William Blake addresses the generations to come. Group is called Voice of the Deep, and the album is called Children of the Future Age. It can be found on Spotify, on Amazon, and it's been released by Casa Madre, Culture of the Spirit Records.
Thank you again, Victor. We look very forward to having you back to join us. To listen and see more of Victor's work, you can check out his SoundCloud and YouTube channels. Be well and see you all again at Free Meditation TV.